Is it just me, or is it Rob Thomas being like Ash Ketchum? You know, not picking the rightful songs at the rightful time. Just like Ash cannot pick which Pokemon he should have took for his journey. Well, you get the picture. Well, anyway, hi, ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Move Up 187. This is my review for today. And today I have no review, ladies and dudes. But for today's list, ladies and dudes, is that time once again for our top 5 list that nobody has never done before. And this top 5 list is all about, well, do you remember this guy who was the lead singer of Matchbox 20 named Rob Thomas? A guy who is a great lead singer and a great songwriter, and he made so many great songs. Well, back from the old Matchbox 20 days, I'll always remember Bent and Unwell and If You're Gone, 3 a.m., Push. Yeah, those were the greatest songs ever. And also, Smooth, featured by Carlos Santana. Oh, those were the greatest Golden Age songs. But when his solo record came out, it's a hit or miss. Yeah. He got a couple of good choices, decent choices, and all the way to bad. So yeah, for my latest top 5 list of the day is my top 5 of which one of these songs that came from Rob Thomas that should have been singles. And I wish that Rob Thomas should have known this sooner of his biggest flaw. He doesn't know how to pick which one of these songs that should have been his rightful singles, so they could make it to the charts, and also maybe one of these songs that will fit perfectly for a Grammy. But the problem is, he's picking some songs that are hit or a miss. For his hit songs, Ever the Same, Per Diamond, Someday, Pieces, and his latest new one called One Last Day. Great choices for a hit. For the decents, Hold On Forever and Trust You. They are okay songs, but I'll let the music videos get away with it, since the music videos were pretty darn good. Well, except for Hold On Forever. I only saw that music video once, and I never watched it again. It's a bit too relaxed for my taste. And sadly for the worst. Lonely No More, This Is How Heart Breaks, and Mockingbird. His worst choices ever. Well, including for Lonely No More. It's his worst of the worst. Worst single, worst music video, and truly worst song. And as for Street Corner Symphony, he just chose it way too late. He should have chose it as the second single, and not the fourth. Now you see what I'm talking about his career for the songs. It's a hit or miss. But now, what about the other songs that he left behind? And there are so many great songs to choose from that should have been the rightful choices as singles. So yep, you know where this is coming from, right, ladies and dudes? I just wish that Rob Thomas should have picked these other songs from all 3 of his albums way sooner before he could star on his fourth one. And let's go ahead and do it anyway. So without further ado, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my top 5 of which one of these Rob Thomas songs that should have been singles. And there's too many to choose from. And yes, I got a couple of honorable mentions. I got I Am Illusion, the only song I could find from Something to Be. We got Gasoline, Fire on the Mountain, Natural, and Cradle Song from the second album called the second album called Cradle Song. I love that song. That was beautiful. And for the Great Unknown, we got Heaven Help Me and Paper Dolls and the main title itself, The Great Unknown. And yes, I got a decent honorable mention. I really love this song, but this song came way too late. And that is Real World '09. I love that song from the bottom of my heart, and it's one of the best non-remake songs of all time. But sadly, this song came way too late. It's because Rob Thomas had never chose this song as a single. And there's too many bad negative songs that's happened on 2009. Sadly to say. But the only good thing about it are the movies. That was it. So, let's head on to my top 5 choices. Coming up, number 5 is Wind It Up. Okay, here's a good question I really want to ask you. If Rob Thomas loves country songs, then why won't he just pick a country song for a single? And I think Wind It Up is a pretty good one. I really love this song. It's so epic, it's so edgy, and I think it had a nice country feel to it. And I think the reason why it has a good country feel to it is that epic banjo. I frickin' love the banjo. It's such an awesome instrument to play. And I can think about it right now in my head, listening to it. Oh yeah, I also love the lyrics of this song, and I love the rhythm, and it has a nice, great tune to it. I just wish that Rob Thomas should have used this song as a single, if you know what I mean. I have nothing else to say about this one, so yeah, it deserves to be at number 5. Coming at number 4 has to go to Wonderful. I frickin' love Wonderful. That was another great epic song, you know, from the second album of Cradle Song. I mean, it's a great, good mood song. It'll bring you into a nice, great mood. And I wish Rob Thomas should have used this song for a music video. And maybe this song might take place in New Orleans. You know, it's a New Orleans song. You know, it involves having a great time and listening to the epic horns, and maybe you could do a parade song for it. Yeah, maybe Rob should have thought about that way sooner. So that deserves to be at number 4. Coming at number 3 goes to All That I Am, the only song that I can find from Something to Be. I don't know why Rob Thomas had never chose this beautiful epic song, because it has a great message to it. It's all about sacrificing your life, save your loved ones from danger. Maybe he should have used it to tribute to our beloved American soldiers who are fighting in Iran. Maybe that would have been nice. And you could say this song does have a very beautiful African feel to it. Yeah, it feels like an African song, and I think this song really fits perfectly for this wonderful tune. It sucks that he never chose that song, and maybe this song would have fit perfectly as a Grammy nomination. Rob Thomas, what the heck were you thinking back then? Yeah, big time. So yeah, that great song deserves to be at number 3. Coming at number 2 is Still Ain't Over You. I really love this song to death. I think this song is one of the best, sexiest songs that I ever heard. And also one of the best songs that featured lust. Oh yeah. That's one type of song you never heard all day is what will happen if Rob Thomas ever made a song that featured lust. Something that's really, really sexual. But not too carried away, but just in the rightful pace. And maybe he and Marisol would have done a music video for it. Something that'll give us a great time. Yep. I just love the beat and the rhythm. And also the sexual feel to the song. I have nothing else to say about that one, so that deserves to be at number 2. And finally, my number 1 of which one of these Rob Thomas songs that should have fit perfectly as a single is I Think We Feel Good Together. That came from The Great Unknown. This is one of the best epic songs ever in musical history. Well, for artist-wise. And I wish that Rob Thomas should have picked this song as the very first single and not Trust You. Big mistake there. I mean, it had a really good epic feel. It had great lyrics. And it's nothing but a good time song. And yes, it is a great dance number. I mean, if you ever listen to this song, I guess everybody wants to go out there and go on a dance. You know, and start listening to the rhythm and the feel to this song. I just don't know why he had never chose it as a single. Well, that sucks. Big time. And speaking of I Think We Feel Good Together, I really like the soft version of it too. And I really want this soft version to fit so well for Brian and Lenny. If Taken 3 would have done better. If they could feature those two in a dance scene. You know, where they're gonna have their romantic scene together. And let's not think about Lenny dying. We don't want a part where Lenny dies. We just want to see Brian and Lenny having a good time and having this lovely romantic feel. You know, to open up their feelings and open up their hearts and get to know how much they love each other. If Rob Thomas should have thought of that, maybe he would have done better for his career. And maybe he can win a Grammy for it. It sucks that he's leaving so many great songs behind. Just like Ash Ketchum. He's leaving so many great Pokemon behind because he's wasting his time on that dumb Angry brat, Pikachu. If you know what I mean. So anyway, I Think We Feel Good Together deserves to be the number 1 best Rob Thomas song that should have deserved to be a single. And that is it, ladies and dudes. That is my top 5 of which one of these songs from Rob Thomas that should have been singles. And yes, I do have his albums. I don't have The Great Unknown. It sucks. Big time. So tell me, ladies and dudes, if you are a Rob Thomas fan, which one of these songs do you like from all 3 of his albums before we could see the 4th one. Which song do you like that should have been a single? Well, whichever it is, leave a comment there and let me know. And join me next time for my next videos to come in the main future. Yeah, that is it for now. I'll see you guys later. Sayonara.